Go away!
I got my bike!
Oh! What's that?
That's my Honda! You told me you were gonna help build me a bike.
Not out of that. What
Look,
bit?
look. It only did 2,646 miles.
Okay, we'll keep this. We'll throw that away. Have you got any more?
Yeah. More to go!
Oh God.
It's good, isn't it?
Oh.
How do you like it? I already chopped it off before here.
Oh no.
You don't like it?
Yeah. Oh, we've got something we can put the speedo on. There you go.
You almost can see all the wiring and everything like handy to start.
It's practically built itself.
I lost the part on the way.
What, a bit fell off.
It meant to be here. Just like that, I think.
Oh, right.
No, higher, I think.
Where did it fall off? Out there?
Yeah.
Go and put it back out there then.
Okay. Do you like it? Do you think it's a good project bike?
Yeah.
Do you think it's a good project bike?
CB 750?
Yes. 1977. As old as you.
Honda, as old as me.
So, where do you start?
It's gonna probably need a new bulb here.
Do you think that's gonna work on my Mazda? Because one just came all the way here.
Oh, that's fell off. You've got your bike.
Yeah. I have my project bike.
What you need to do, before you do anything, is you need to get some thinking chairs.
Like this one.
Like this. You can borrow one of ours. And you need to sit next to it, and you need to make a plan.
Okay.
You need to formulate a plan. Where you're going to start, where you're going to finish, how much money you want to spend, whether you want to change tank, wheels, blah, 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 blah. Where you're going to cut, where you're not going to cut. But so you need to sit down, make a list, make a plan.
Okay.
Come on, what we're going to do? God, you're going to get a slap in a minute. This is how this build is going to go, is it? I'm going to end up wanting to hit you all the time. You're not going to do anything at all apart from muck about.
No,
We've got a very serious build to do here, and you just want to.
I know. I learned how to weld.
Making squeaky noises.
Remember? You taught me how to weld.
I did.
Priceless lesson by Simon. How to weld for first time.
Yes. Not quite priceless.
Priceless because
Cost me about 30 quid in welding wire and gas, but it's.
it didn't.
What are you doing with this seat? Come on, let's do it. We've got a plan.
You didn't give me a thinking chair yet.
Yes. Okay. This is what you need to do. We've got the donor here. Oh. No. What the number one is to do for you. Name it.
Name it. It has a name already. It's Jonesy.
I've got a mate called Jonesy.
That's the guy who sold me the bike for the money that I collected on my birthday from my followers.
Jonesy.
Yeah, and it will have everyone who donated money's name somewhere.
Okay, yeah. So you have a donor, you've got your donor. Your number one rule was to name it. We name our bikes in here so you know what we're talking about. That Ada needs this. Have you done that on Ruby? Have you done that on Clyde? Whatever. All very easy names to remember, like Jonesy. Your plans with it are calf, brat.
Yes. Something sort of in between. I don't want to stick to the rules of like, oh, I'm building a cafe race.
Yeah, no, don't stick to rules.
No, I'm not sticking. I'm not good sticking to the rules. Brat, cafe, maybe some tracker details. I don't know.
Brat, tracker, calf.
Something like that.
But calf, a calf.
Yeah. Probably
Tracker,
look
brat,
like
calf.
the cafe the most because I like how ladylike cafe is.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So you've got that in mind. You've seen a couple of ideas, pictures on the web, and you've shown me what you need to do. You want to go pretty minimalist on the back. You want to be running pod filters. You're after a set of Comstar wheels because you're not feeling the spokes. I like the spoked wheels. It gives it more of a retro kind of feel, but you want to put a spin on it.
Yeah.
You want to go modernise it by about 4 years, where they went over to Comstar from 77 to early 80s, so, or even 79 I think, I don't know, 100% sure. I'm old, but I'm not that old. So the hunt for a set of Comstars, that would be pretty cool. Direct fitment for a CB750 would even be better, so we haven't got to muck about with wheel spacers or anything like that. It'll be straight. What about the forks?
I'm not sure about the forks. I quite like upside down forks. So in that case, I would need to find Honda or... Yeah,
well, no, we can make anything fit anything really. Okay. We'll change the stem as long as the lock stop works and the rake and the trail and everything on the yokes is good. It works okay. It will mean a lot of spacer work and stuff doing to fit the Comstar wheel into a later set of forks. Obviously, because they are completely different, but everything is achievable at the end of the day.
If I'm choosing like later front end, later shocks, maybe it's worth choosing later wheels as well.
Yes, there is that. The only trouble you're going to have with that is that anything later will have a disc brake on the back. So there'll be some work involved there. Even opening the swing arm to make a slightly fatter wheel fit in the back. There'll be some work there with making a rear caliper mount and stuff, because at the moment it's running a drum brake. That can kind of evolve a little bit later on. And the wheel wise, as long as it's not too integral with what's going on with the main chassis and the main everything that's going on, they're pretty swappable. Okay. To dump the front end out of a bike, build a new front end and put it back in again, that's not going to affect anything that you would have done around here. The only downside will probably be swing arm wise, but it's doable.
Leave 2 shocks or go for mono? See, I'm already in my thinking chair, thinking.
This is what it's all about. You need to answer that.
Like you talk about the wheels,
yeah,
and then I looked at this and thinking,
You need to pre-plan that prior to cutting the back of this frame off, because you will not be using any of the back of that frame. I'm telling you that for nothing. That's all coming off.
Up to there?
Here.
Up to there?
To there. And then all of this will be built new. With new, if you're having twin shocks, it'll be built new with new. There's a lot of welding, a lot of grinding, a lot of welding, a lot of time-consuming black snot, because you just get black snot, and it gets in your ears.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Sets fire to your jumper.
I'm dedicated for that.
Yeah, good. Okay. Yeah. Black snot's black snot. Yeah. So yeah, that's quite a big decision to make, and if you are thinking about going mono, then we do need to change something with the swing arm, because the swing arm won't work with it.
Yeah. So I think to do not make life too complicated, we'll leave 2 shocks. I quite like for me, both looks really good.
Great decision. Yeah, it's more, if you are going upside down front end, then you can put a later twin piggyback shocks on there.
I don't know how they look, piggyback. Oh yeah, the one with the...
Like those Ohlins.
Yeah.
Need a shout out to Ohlins. Ohlins UK. Free 40mm long piggyback shocks, please. 2.
2 for us. We're gonna mention your name a lot.
Ohlins. Yeah.
Oh, Lins!
Oh, Lins! Give me an O. Give me a Lins.
Oh!
Lins.
With the exhaust, I think it's quite simple. Just shop the existing one because I like the front end of it.
Yeah.
How it's like, it's very solid and nicely made, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shop and maybe wrap.
Yeah, we can wrap them all. I think they're chrome, so.
Yeah, they look nice. Color-wise, because the exhaust is chrome, if not wrapping it, I'm thinking maybe to keep the engine chrome and the exhaust chrome and have chrome in it as well as it's like black white.
This is all bare aluminium, so it'll polish.
Yeah. Maybe a stainless
That's
steel look.
And that's another job where you're going to get black eyes, black ears, black bogies, is polishing. You'll be on your own over there in the corner with the polish wheel because it's a horrible job. The outcome's amazing. You're like, oh, this is brilliant. But when you turn around and go, look at this, and then everyone else looks at you, you just look black.
Okay. So there's some entertaining pictures for you.
You'll be doing that. You won't be getting me doing any of that malarkey.
I'm changing my skin color. For me, thinking that everything is possible is mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Because that is my first bike.
And absolutely anything. If you wanted to take that engine out and put it in something completely different, you could do that. It's anything.
Incredible.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
It's good fun, especially if you've got an idea. That's why I'm saying you need to kind of stick to your plan. If you've got a basic build plan and you've got the idea in your head, although they do evolve and there are small changes can be made, even if it's just a tank or a seat unit or what front end you're putting in, you've got to be really strict on what you're doing and what you're on the raw hard basics of a build.
On the base.
Yeah. I took one of these engines out of one of these bikes and I put a CBR 600 engine, water-cooled engine in it. So I've built one of these already, but and we showed it at the bike shed.
That's my dream.
Showing it at the bike shed. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Maybe it's gonna be at the bike shed. Look at them ugly.
Yeah, you're probably gonna need some new. You're probably gonna need some new foot pegs.
Oh my god!
What a cool bike! Please help me. I said you were cool.
This is alright. Alright, Jonesy?
Jonesy!
It's okay. We're gonna make you so everyone will be, whoa! Look at this bike. The most I'm looking for the part when I'll take everything apart without thinking that I have to put everything together.
Yeah, no, because you'll be starting from scratch.
Exactly, so that's the most wonderful part. I don't have to worry about that. And then to take the engine apart. I'm very excited about that. That was my dream, to take the engine apart. And I knew without the help of somebody like you, I would never be able to do that by myself.
No.
Because I don't even know this part.
Have I got to help you do that as well? This does run a separate oil tank as well, this engine, because the sump's not big enough. But so we'll have to relocate. You'll have to come up with some sort of an idea about running a little separate oil tank on this.
Okay.
So have a little think about your ideas and what you want to come up with that. But
maybe a little one like you made from fire extinguisher.
Fire extinguisher. Yeah, a little fire extinguisher. That'll do.
Yeah.
Perfect. Right, there you go. Right, sorted. So we'll find one of them. Red, yeah, leave it on as a fire extinguisher.
I actually like Honda red color. I really like it. So I like black and white. I like black and white.
Yeah,
that's
so do I.
Main colors ever.
So do I.
What a surprise!
Yeah.
How did we keep up working together?
But obviously you have to have a number plate made, so you need to find out what the reg is.
Yeah, I need to decide where I want it. Well.
Yeah.
It's difficult because it has exhaust on both sides, so it can't go on the side.
No, but we can use it as a bit of a back mud guard.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, or it can be somewhere here.
yeah.
Behind the shock.
You can paint it on the back of your jacket.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
No, we'll cross that bridge.
Yeah.
The exhaust won't be that long, but you can, we can do a little side, a lower plate if you want a lower plate.
I don't know.
But I think it might be easier to use it actually at the back and then use it as a bit of a mud guard, because I've seen the idea you've had with the seat unit that you want, and once that seat unit's on, there's nothing else going to be at the back. The shocks, they'll basically finish right where they are, so there'll be nothing over the back wheel. So if you did have a number plate at the back, it might save something.
My mud guard.
Yeah. So it's good to chew the ideas with it and sit, and ideally you should sit for a couple of hours with it. You'll be going to bed tonight, you'll be lying in bed thinking, right, oh no, I don't want to do that, I want to do that, thinking about colours, thinking about this, dreading the fact that you've got to pull the motor, dreading the fact that, you know, that's going to cost this much, or why am I doing that, I shouldn't have bothered, why did I even start this bike, I hate it.
Yeah.
that'll all come into it.
Yeah.
And there's not enough caffeine in the day to actually, once you start a build like this, there's not enough caffeine in the day, because the other thing is that you'll want to be constantly doing it. You'll be like, I don't want to be editing this video. I don't want to be going and getting content. I want to be at the garage. I want to be working on my bike. Yeah, and you'll get distracted by all the time. You'll get distracted, and then all of a sudden it'll be like you've run out of clean pants. You haven't got any clean pants at home. And why wasn't that recorded on Scott? Oh no, because I was up the garage working on my bike. That's all I was thinking about was my bike. I didn't think about putting my pants in the wash. I didn't, and that's what will happen. They take over your life. Absolutely take over your life.
It's good your children are grown-ups.
Yes.
So they come to visit you here sometimes.
And a very loving partner that washes my pants.
Yeah, and there's a menu for you. I'm the one who's doing menu in the house.
Oh, right.
And washes the pants and looking after the child. So.
Well, you need to delegate that job now.
For women to build a bike, bear in your minds that for female to build the bike, it's a lot more complicated than men. But you
can multitask, can't you? I'm building 3 at a time here.
I can
You've
build
just
the bike,
got the one.
cook dinner if you have a...
And wash the pants.
And wash your pants.
Can't go wrong.
That's all coming on the newest episode. Stay tuned, guys. Subscribe
to the YouTube channel Tomboy Bit.
Yep. And do not forget to subscribe to Perry Brothers as well, because I think I will appear on them episodes. It's not in so long. Swearing on my bike. Back scene.
Oh, that just fell off.
Thank you.
Hello. Ha-ha!
Here we go. Didn't lose that in the way here.
I want that. These are lovely.
That looks better already.
Yeah. These are lovely. But that'd be cool. We'll have to lose some of this if you want to run that slightly smaller tank.
I want to run this.
Yeah, so I mean, we'll go from there. We'll come in here. Make some new tubes.
Yeah.
On the bender.
On the bender?
Bend them in. Yep. Fold all them in nice. Put a little gusset in here so that's nice and strong. Remount your tank. The death of it, if you needed to run a battery, we could run probably a small lithium and hide it in a box somewhere.
Can you?
Yeah, but...
Where?
Well, it'd be down to you. You're building it.
Yeah, but if this bit is all empty...
Yeah.
There's nowhere else. My backpack?
What about the... we could mount it next to your fire extinguisher idea for your oil tank?
Yeah.
And make it look like something else.
Maybe it would be good to have a little battery for days when you don't want to keep stuff.
You got a hump on your seat, haven't you?
Yeah.
Stick it in that.
Yeah. That's my lipstick.
Is there anybody else out there that wants to do this?
Yeah. I'm kidding about the lipstick.
Yeah,
I'm okay without the lipstick.
Yes.
Let's put battery instead of a lipstick.
Okay.
If you insist.
I mean, not a massive battery on this thing anyway, but
Yeah, it's quite.
we could lose it under your seat ump if
Yeah.
you're going to run that seat, which is
Seat
quite
ump.
a cool seat.
I like
seat
how
ump.
it's called seat ump. I have a seat ump.
Jonesy's seat ump.
Yeah, Jonesy will have a seat ump.
Yeah.
That I thought I would use it as a secret chocolate stash and lipstick, but
We're going to put the battery in it.
I'm gonna do this for a battery. I can keep my list and you can take your list.
All right.
Your list.
That's my list.
And that's my list.
Oh, it's the peppers. Right, okay. Good plan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's all right. Have fun doing it. I'll be over on that ramp while you're on this ramp, and if you need anything at all, ignore me.
It's already practically built. It's already practically built.
It's practically MOTable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you think it's gonna pass MOT?
Good look. Hello.
Oh, that's for my lipstick.
Stop looking at yourself in the mirror. Oh, no.
fucking hate
Oh,
centre
I
stands.
hate center stands.
Fucking I hate them.
Why the hell?
Oh, fucking
anybody
don't know
ever
why.
Need a
Oh,
fucking
fucking
central stand. Central stand for sale. Or we can swap to the Comstar.
Oh, I hate them.
I'm trying to swap to the Comstar wheel.
All right, yeah. I love those centre stands, and that's in
It's
such
very useful.
perfect
If
working
you need-
order.
Yeah, it's the perfect central stand for a Honda.
Yes.
Or
In fact, we'll even show you how it works now, won't we? Where's the handle gone?
It's not that good.
See? That's how well that works. I'm going to put the kettle on.
Central stand for sale.
Where's my cup?